another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to happen. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to be taken down. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in for the touchdown. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Our home team, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is strong. Drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time, their veteran quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And his guys are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The home team's offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Now 4th down and 1.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. Powering forward. He's in for the score. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Out to the flat, and it's complete. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up fourth down.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the visitors will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. this ball down to the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate. When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Now here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at the 3. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. They'll run. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up fourth and goal. They'll try to run. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Has a touchdown. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They'll look to throw here on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There he goes again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, our home team 17, visitors 13.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Blitz coming. Oh, he coughs up the football. It is picked up by the defense. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's 1 or 2 plays that determine the outcome of a game. And I get the sense here in the second half, that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play.
The extra point is good. And the visitors go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Slot man in motion left. And out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. Now inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
That's interference. Defense.
Now it is 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Putting the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
And he'll take it on in for the touchdown.
You know, Mike, at touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now a run on first down. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, he'll send in the field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. open man, the tight end, straight down the field. A pickup of 15 in the air. And that will be a first down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in for the score. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is good, and his guys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The motion man is Johnson. Back to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing now from the gun. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll look to throw yet again. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one on target for Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The motion man is Johnson. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will get into the end zone. Has a touchdown. his second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
The score, visitors 37, our home team 34.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Slot receiver, headed right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. This is intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over here up near the 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT up and good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And it would seem as if this 3-game win streak is going to become a 4-game win streak. Still a little work to do in this one as they start 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll stick with him again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Only need a yard. And it's 4th down. Now they'll pitch it out here. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
The field goal is good. Next is
So it's a win for our visitors. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.